Hello everyone, welcome. This is Tronic Zinergy. Now today here we have a priority logic unit circuit. This is just a prototype of what could be a protective systems for machines in industries. So what we have here, we have a fan. It's rotating right now. So the fan acts as the machine, let's say in an industry, that needs to be protected, and also the operators operating it needs the protection. So around it there are a couple of sensors. We have the IR proximity sensor, we have the smoke detector or a smoke sensor. We have a knob here which will be used to adjust the temperature. If the temperature rises beyond a specific range, then the fan will be stopped. Now the reason as why we are calling it a priority logic unit circuit is because now we have a couple of sensors, but we need to arrange them into different priorities. Like let's say this proximity sensor, it's to detect if the operator hands or something is coming too close to the moving part. So if I place my hand, you can see it has been given the most priority, which is the red one, and immediately it stops the machine. If you remove your hand, then the machine will regain, will continue going on. Now next in priority we have the temperature. So we are going to raise the temperature. Let me raise the temperature. So what is happening now? Inside the circuit is an LM35 temperature sensor. So what it does, this knob it reduces the resistance of a heating resistor around that sensor. So if the heat around the resistor rises, then the machine will detect that temperature has risen and it will stop the fan immediately. So we are going to wait for temperature to rise around that resistor. I've already set the knob into into low resistance in order for it to raise up the temperature. So let's wait, and you can see immediately it has detected temperature. Then the second priority is activated, and it stops the machine immediately. But if the temperature was high, but also proximity was also detected, then it goes to proximity. You can see it goes to proximity because proximity has a greater priority than all the rest of the sensors. So let's remove it and let's return this back to normal. Let's return this back to normal so that temperature can go back to its normal place, so that we can now try to test the last one, which is the smoke detector. Okay, so let's wait for temperature to drop. So you can see immediately temperature has gone down. Then everything goes back to normal and the machine can continue running. Now the last one is the smoke detector. So we are going to set the smoke detector. So let me just tune it a little bit. Okay, now let's detect smoke. I'm going to turn on a little fire here so that it okay, now smoke. You can see smoke, but there is smoke, but if I put my hand, it first serves the higher priority, which is the proximity sensor, and that's how the circuit works. So it works in priority. Some sensors have more priority more than others. So if this machine was in an industry, this sensor will be used to protect the users or the operators if they get too close to the moving parts of the machine, and maybe the smoke could help to reduce or to minimize or to detect earlier faults in terms of insulation. Maybe there's burning or burning smell inside panels, so it can be used to detect that. And also the temperature can be used if the machine or if the circuit around the machine is getting too high. Yes, so this is a priority logic circuit or a priority logic unit, and yeah, you can see inside how it looks. It's a little bit complex, but everything works very well. Yeah, so that's it.